Jay Bilas from ESPN here on the Rich Eisen Show. So then what's the fix? Because I think everybody looks at this and says it's disgusting. It makes you want to shower. And nobody really wants to think about this sort of stuff and see it. Everybody just wants to obviously turn on March Madness and enjoy it. But that's it. So what is the fix to this whole thing, Jay, if you could wave a wand and fix the whole thing?
Well, the fix is either start acting like you talk and make this like Division II or Division III, and or act like the Masters does, and don't have make this a commercial enterprise. Don't sign multi-billion-dollar contracts with television networks. Have your games at decent times. Don't travel your players all over the world and all over the country just to use them to make money. Don't pay your coaches millions upon millions of dollars to do this. Act like they do in Division II and Division III, and keep your salaries and expenditures and revenues in line with your mission. Or if you're gonna continue this multi-billion-dollar industry, and in my experience, Rich, and yours too, I'm sure, multi-billion-dollar industries don't just fold up and go away. They're going to keep doing this. If you're going to keep doing this, pay your players. There's nothing wrong, and there's nothing wrong with students being paid, because every other student is allowed to be paid. Every other student is allowed to make money based upon their name, likeness, their talent level. If you're a music student on scholarship, you can make however much money you want and still be enrolled in school and a student in good standing. If you're on a scholarship as an English student, you can write a book, you can write a screenplay, you can make as much money as you want. If you're on scholarship in theater, you can do movies, you can make as much money as you want, and you're celebrated for that. So why would we restrict college athletes, the only ones that are bringing in the money, and then when something happens that we know is inevitable, we want to make it seem like everybody's a criminal when they're not. They're just trying to do business in a multi-billion-dollar industry. Look, I don't condone breaking the rules. I certainly don't condone breaking the law. The rules didn't make anyone break them. I'm not suggesting that. But the rules did create this underground economy. So we can't be naive and then somehow say, how did this happen? This has been happening forever, and it's going to keep happening. We can't just put a new rule in and all of a sudden it's going to stop. I hate to go back to this, life will find a way, but the money will find a way. We thought Wall Street, we thought we could stop, we could change Wall Street after the meltdown in 2008. How'd that go? We're not going to stop the flow of money there either. And we can regulate this if we allow the players to participate in it to the extent of their fair market value.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on radio stations across the country and audience.
If you like that video, be sure to download our app, and I'll be sure to help the NFL figure out what a catch is.